Aarav Sharma believed life was a race. Every morning he stepped into the crowded streets of the city with urgency in his stride, phone in his hand, mind already full of deadlines. Cars honked. People rushed past him. Messages flooded his screen. Aarav pushed himself harder and harder, convinced that success belonged only to those who moved the fastest. At work, he demanded perfection. If a report was late, he grew angry. If a mistake appeared, he raised his voice. If things didn't move fast enough, he forced them. Yet, the harder he pushed, the less progress he saw. His team worked in fear, not confidence. Decisions became confused. Even small tasks felt heavy. Every night Aarav returned home exhausted. He would sit alone in his apartment, the cold glow of his laptop lighting his face. His body was tired, but his mind refused to rest. Thoughts ran endlessly, about what went wrong, about what might go wrong, about everything he could not control. He was always working, but never at peace. One morning, after a sleepless night, Aarav decided to walk instead of driving. Without planning to, he wandered away from the busy roads and found himself standing before a quiet lakeside park he had never noticed before. The difference was striking. There were no horns. No shouting. No rushing. Only the gentle sound of water touching the shore. Birds moved freely through the air. Trees swayed slowly in the breeze. Aarav sat down, still holding his phone, still carrying the tension of his world. On a nearby bench sat an elderly man feeding birds. He was completely calm. Not in a hurry. Not distracted. Just present, as if time itself moved differently around him. Aarav watched, puzzled. How could someone be so still when there was so much to do? The next day, Aarav returned. And then again the day after that. At first, he didn't try to change. He simply sat there, uncomfortable with the silence. His mind kept trying to rush back into noise. But slowly, something began to shift. He noticed the rhythm of the lake. He noticed how naturally the birds came and went. He noticed that nothing in that place was forced, yet everything worked perfectly. And for the first time, Aarav questioned his own way of living. He realized his anger did not create efficiency. His stress did not create clarity. His pressure did not create progress. It only exhausted him. One day at work, when a mistake appeared, Aarav felt the familiar surge of frustration rising inside him. But this time, he paused. He took one slow breath. Instead of reacting, he observed. Instead of shouting, he spoke calmly. "Let's solve this," he said. Something unexpected happened. No one froze. No one panicked. The solution came faster than usual. That evening, Aarav noticed he wasn't as tired. So the next day, he tried again. And again. He began listening more. Speaking less. Reacting slower. Thinking clearer. The workplace changed. People became more confident. Work began flowing instead of resisting. And Aarav discovered something he had never understood before. Calmness was not weakness. It was control. Weeks passed, and the man who once rushed through life now walked with steady confidence. The same world existed around him,